welcome back, Connect fam. So we are here rolling in with our new guest who is here to talk about really breaking free from anxiety and fear that is associated with public speaking. Please help me welcome new to the Connect fam, Miss Sonia Maslowskaya. Hi, Sonia.
Hello, ladies. Thank you so much for having me on your show.
So, Sonia, let's jump straight into it. You are a coach. How did you get into this space?
I have to say, I have always been very passionate about public speaking and communication. And my degree is in linguistics. So I've always had this passion and curiosity about how communication and our words, as well as nonverbal communication, can elevate every aspect of our life. About 10 years into my career, I became a brand speaker. So I was a speaker representing a luxury brand, traveling around the country and speaking to large audiences of people. So of course, it was not that hard for me because of my education, because of my background. But what I found out is that I actually enjoy helping others find their unique communication style. I enjoy mentoring others into becoming phenomenal and unforgettable public speakers, get rid of the anxiety, and actually start enjoying this craft of communication.
Well, I want to touch on what you just said about the anxiety and that fear around public speaking. Is this a common fear for people, and why? What do you think it is around public speaking that maybe gives people, scared, or they have this fear around public speaking?
That's a great question. And there's been a lot of research done around public speaking. And a lot of researchers and scientists say that public speaking is the biggest and the most common fear in the world. First of all, I think we all have to realize that the fear of public speaking is quite normal. This is the prehistoric part of our brain that is protecting us from being rejected. So the first thing I think that we have to accept is that this fear is quite normal, and this is our nervous system trying to protect us and helps us to survive. And I think if we just tell ourselves, okay, amygdala, the part of the brain that's responsible for fear, I know why you're trying to protect me, but I'm really not in danger here. I got it. I think that's the first step.
I love that. Well, you have a unique approach to the art of communication. So I would love for you to break down for us the 4 elements that you use.
Thank you so much for asking me that. I believe that the majority of coaches, and most of the time when people approach public speaking, they focus on 2 obvious areas. And that is the intellectual portion of public speaking, which is the content of what you say, what kind of words you use, knowing how to influence the audience. The physical aspect also is very frequently tackled, and that is our body language, gestures, eye contact, obviously, the smile, how to stay open for your audience and not be closed off, right? These are the obvious aspects of public speaking that are being taught. We have to go a little bit deeper than that, because you can teach anybody these surfacey tools. But how do you actually transform somebody into becoming an unforgettable speaker? So to do that, we need to tackle the spiritual and the emotional parts of public speaking. Communication and public speaking is simply the extension of yourself.
Awesome. And Sonia, I really want to ask you this. Another key component that you teach to move through the fear of speaking is shifting the energy and focus from yourself actually to the audience. So can you walk us through that practice really quick?
Yes, absolutely. There are several ways of doing that, but perhaps the most efficient, time efficient, and effective way to do that is this. We tend to psych ourselves up and get ourselves really nervous about public speaking when we focus too much on ourselves. It's all me, 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 me. What if something goes wrong with me? They don't like me, right? There's a lot of me in this. But instead, if you ask yourself, what can I give to my audience? What can they get from me that they cannot get from anyone else? because we all have unique skills and experiences, and the combination of these experiences is what makes you different from everyone else. And you also ask yourself, how can I deliver this message? And not only will it take away your anxiety and the nervousness because of shift of focus, but it will also make you an unforgettable speaker.
Amazing. This sounds incredible. And I know that you offer one-on-one coaching and group sessions, and you have an upcoming Speaking Diva course, which is giving all the confidence and training to get on a stage and deliver this confidence in speaking. So how do you sign up?
Well, the best thing to do is to visit my website, which is www.soniaempower.com. You can also follow my Instagram, as I share a lot of tips and I give a preview of my upcoming coaching and courses on Instagram. I do one-on-one coaching as well as corporate coaching, but my favorite is something that you brought up, Sandy, and that is the Speaking Diva course. This course is curated specifically for women, business owners, women in the corporate environment, any kind of women who could benefit from being confident, effective, and memorable speakers. And this is a 5-week live course done in a small group where I would be doing a lot of hands-on teaching and coaching. Would love to have our audience join me.
Awesome. Sonia, Coach Sonia, rather. Thank you so much for joining us. What a great, brand new, fresh way to look at this, common problem, like you said, public speaking. A lot of people go through it. So thank you so much for sharing your experience, your expertise, and for breaking things down. Thank you, Sonia.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to being with you again.
Thank you.
Yes, that's right. You're going to be back for the rest of the month, sharing even more tips on how to level up in this space. So if this is a fear of yours at home, you won't want to miss it. So we have to take a quick break, but we will be right back with your celebrity news next. Don't go anywhere.